Going on, young black and wealthy family? Welcome back. Welcome back. Man, today we're going to get into a topic that's near and dear to me, and it's something that's been actually eating away at me for the better part of maybe 2 years. And um, I'm just now finally taking the time to sit down and actually do a video about this topic. Um, and it's about black conservatives. And let me say this first. I'm not going after anybody. Um, we strive not to try to condemn our own kind and bring them down, but I am going to go with this mindset, um, this black conservative mindset, or this brand of black conservatism, because you can be a conservative without being a coon, and that's like that's my issue. So I'm gonna start out first by playing this video that I recorded of myself and put it on my page. Maybe about I say maybe about 2 weeks ago or something. So let's play this. Let's go ahead and play this video real quick. I consider myself mostly conservative. I'm pro-nuclear family. I'm pro-life. I believe in the right to bear arms. I believe in small government. Definitely low
Most definitely.
taxes. I believe
Most
that
definitely.
marriage is between a woman and a man, even though I'm not sure conservative these days actually believe that. I don't believe we should have an open border policy, and I most definitely think that we should put Americans first. Big facts. I could go on and on. I will always use my life and my platforms to promote these ideals and values. But what you will never see me do, what you see so many other black conservatives do, is use their platform to promote negative images and headlines of black people, and only negative images and headlines of black people to pander to their
That's
white
right.
audience. I believe that there's a difference between using your platform to highlight bad behavior so that we can have a discussion on how we can improve, and this self-hating, conservative, shock jock brand of black conservatism that we see happening on social media today. I believe that we can galvanize support from blacks and others by standing on our principles, which are not foreign to the average black Christian or black Muslim family. We don't have to degrade and tear down other black people to build our platforms up. By the way, I'm not affiliated with any political party. God bless. Okay, so family, before we get into these black conservatives, I want to say that I consider myself to be a black conservative. My viewpoints, my values, the way I, view life, lifestyle, big on the family, big on those what most people would consider those black Christian family values. And that's just a part of the way we were raised. I grew up in a mixed family of black Christians and black Muslims. And to be honest with you, even though black people tend to vote liberal, Democrat, I believe that they mostly do it out of fear because our upbringing is one of conservative values, if you think about it. I mean, we believe in a nuclear family. We believe marriage is between a man and a woman. We believe that Americans should be put first. I mean, just a whole plethora of things. Most of us are probably, I mean, most of us tend to lean pro-life. I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, we have those beliefs, but we tend to vote against them, and we do that out of fear. So, but as you can see, I got the king of the hill of the conservatives. That's what I call them. And I said I wasn't going to attack these guys, and I'm not really, but I'm just saying their brand of black conservatism is a one of coon, or like my people say, kundalini behavior. I mean, because if you go through, this is Officer Tatum, and it's not just him, it's several other black conservative content creators on YouTube and other places who who get up on YouTube every day, drop new videos, and they only are attacking black people. And it's really just pandering because they know that they have a white audience. They know they love that their audience loves to see black people attacking other black people, and they're profiting off of it. I mean, between these black conservatives, they're probably making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year or more, you know what I mean, from attacking their own kind. And that's my problem. So at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with us discussing um, black issues, and even using images, you know what I mean, to basically drive home the point of behaviors or mindsets that we need to change in our community so that we could be better as a whole. But these guys, that's not what they're trying to do. They get up on YouTube and it's like, okay, it's a clown show. Let's find the worst possible content out here of black people doing this and doing that. And we're going to put it up in front of our white audience, and we're going to show how much we actually hate ourselves. Because I also think it's a form of self-hatred, because you never see people like Officer Tatum and other black conservatives attack white people. They never do, except when they're attacking white LGBT community folk. That's the only time you see them them actually attack whites, is when they're attacking them. They will not go against them. I mean, it would be rare to see them put something out, some negative image of Caucasians fighting and beating each other up and things of that nature. And that does happen. It does happen. Let's not act like, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, go on Facebook. You'll see plenty of videos of Caucasian people acting just as much of a damn fool as blacks and Mexicans and other people do. I mean, these things are not just, behaviors that you see black people do. So they get up and they find these images, man, and they get on and they talk. They just attack the person, and they attack black people as a whole, and they throw us all in one box. You know what I'm saying? And they say black culture. And that's something that really bugs me, is when I hear them say black culture. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's not black culture. Black culture. You can call it hip hop culture, you can call it street culture, but that's not black culture. Black culture is black people getting up every day, working hard to make a living, to feed their children, clothe their children, have put a roof over their head. They're church going folk, they're college educated, they believe in have a deep belief in God. They have these, religious values. That's what black culture is. Loving one another, being kind to one another, having courtesy for one another, open the door for the older lady and the woman that's coming through, or the woman that's coming through with her children. That's black culture. And you will never see them using any type of positive images to to highlight um what I consider to be black culture, which is what I just explained. This foolish street hip hop culture is something totally separate. And I'm going to do a video about that one day soon too, because I'm sick of people going, just going in hard as hell, and then they're saying this is black culture. And when you say it's black culture, that means you're talking about black Americans as a whole, when it's not. I'm not hanging out on no street corner. The people that I know not hanging out on no street corner, we don't sell drugs. We're not out here beating people up, robbing, stealing, killing. We're people, educated people. We work hard. We own businesses. We invest. We invest in our neighborhoods. We give in charity. That's our culture. That's black culture. That's what that is. But you'll never hear Officer Tatum. You'll never hear the other black conservative young lady. I can't think of her name. And then what they'll do is they'll get up on their show and they'll get a white person to have a discussion about what's wrong with the Black community, the issues that we're facing, the problems that we have. And not just about the craziest thing. How do you go get a white person to talk about Black issues? I just literally seen a video yesterday with the young lady, the Black conservative, young lady, and she brought a white man up to talk about Black issues. I mean, how crazy and idiotic is that? I mean, that's just it just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. You bring a white man on your show to talk about issues that he doesn't face, that he doesn't fully understand, that he's not a part of. I mean, and then it's this big, I mean, they enjoy it. It's like I've never seen this type of this type of slave-minded behaviors, on display this deep in 2023, 2024. Like, I mean, this stuff is this self-hatred is deeply entrenched in these people. I mean, most of them have white girlfriends, white wives. They really don't want to have anything to do with Black people at all. And it's sad. And what's crazy is you also see guys like Officer Tatum attack Black leaders. You see them attack Black leaders. I seen a video that he put up maybe a couple of days ago talking about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And he would put up a video of the minister talking about Donald Trump, and the minister was saying things like, "Man, this guy's like an anomaly." And I mean, some of the things that he's actually doing is good for Black folks. Not actually saying that he supported him or anything like that, that he was voting for him, but he kind of, well, I won't say he prefaced it because he didn't do it before the video, but after the video, he had the nerve to say that the minister was probably one of the most racist people in the world. And I was offended by that, obviously, because you're talking about a man who is never harmed a soul, never, what I mean, killed anybody, never sent any of the people that follow him to bomb, injure, maim, hurt anybody. Um, Not one time. He doesn't have a history of violence in any type of way. He does have a history of speaking truth to power. He does have a history of calling out white aggression. Um, and also, let's just keep it 1,000. He's got more of a history of calling us out, our own people, telling us to stand up, telling us to do for self, telling us to be better men and women, telling us to make sure that we take care of our children and our families. That's always been his primary focus, the uplifting of black and brown people in America. But this guy, this clown, Officer Tatum, had the nerve to sit up and say that this is probably one of the most racist people on earth. And he put up a video of the minister. We know how the majority of most white Americans feel about the minister. So he had to put up his disclaimer. That's what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Let me explain this away. You know what I'm saying? I probably didn't have any other content for the day. I've been saving this one. I don't know. I didn't figure out how to use it. But I need to make sure that I put me a disclaimer up here that I don't support the minister in any way, and I'm gonna call him racist and thing. This man has taken drug addicts, the drug dealer, the prostitute, the pimp, the robber, the stealer, what I mean, the killer off the streets and raised these people up into civilized Black men and women, saving their lives, saving the community. and you say that he's one of the most racist people on the planet Earth, tell me one white person, black person, Chinese, brown person, Native American that he's harmed or that he's called to be harmed. If you can do that, and especially considering what's going on in the world right now, where we see true hatred on full display, you show us that. Show me that. I want to see that. Because you can't, and the thing about it is right now, I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna find it. You can't prove that because it never happened. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, would a real racist please stand up, and I would consider you to be one of them. And not racist towards white people, because obviously you love them, Mr. Officer Tatum, but you despise your own kind. And rather than to take the time to actually try to figure out a way to potentially help raise people, you rather go find the worst material that you could possibly find, put it up on YouTube, and pander for profit to your white audience. That's what you do. And it's clown behavior. It's conservative behavior. It's shock jock conservatism. And I'm gonna go at it. I want to prove to you guys that you can be a black conservative, you know what I'm saying, and not try to denigrate others, not try to bash others. Not only that, you also can be a black conservative or just a conservative in general and not have to go along to get along. Hell no. First of all, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat, but I am a conservative. I don't have to agree with everything somebody does so that I can align with them so that we can be on the same page, even if it's not good for America, even if it's not good for the whole of America. Hell no, I won't do that. I understand what's right. If it's a Republican, a Democrat, or whoever, if you're doing wrong, I'm standing against you. That's what we need. We need people of principle to be in leadership, to be out in front of the camera. So I want to make sure going forward, Young, Black, and Wealthy, the platform, and Officer Tatum has seen our platform. He's familiar with Young, Black, and Wealthy because he's commented up under our post on Instagram. He's shared our material on his YouTube pages and TikTok pages and things of that nature. So he's familiar with us. But I want to most definitely be an example to other Black people who are aligned with conservative principles and values. I didn't say Republican principles and values. I said conservative, which Black people are conservative by nature. That's what we are. We're conservative by nature. So we got this whole thing misconstrued because we want to say we want to put we want to take Republican and conservative and make them one, and they're not always one. They're not. I mean, look at the Republican Party. They said marriage is between a woman and a man and a woman. They said they're pro-life. I mean, they're moving away from all things that we consider to be conservative. So let's stop putting the two together. But I definitely thank you guys for your time. I thank you for tuning in. This was a subject that we gonna carry on probably for a better part of the year, at different times, talking about these things. As far as Black conservatism, and we're gonna put on display this brand of Black conservatism that is totally different. It's gonna be like the antagonist to this shock jock conservatism. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on the other side of it, and we're gonna challenge these people, you know what I'm saying, to cut the foolishness, cut the self-hatred, you know what I mean, and be better. So y'all stay tuned for that. Also, I also want to do a video coming up soon on the differences between, maybe we'll do that for the next video, the difference between Black culture and hip hop and street culture, and how they've taken those and they just put them all together as one. And so they basically want to paint all Black people, especially in urban communities, with one broad brush, one broad stroke. And basically, with that being said, that means you're trying to say that we're all criminals, we're all savages, and we're the only people in America that act like that, which is all of those things are false. So y'all go and please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Um the next time you guys see me, I should have the Young Black and Wealthy logos on the wall. The studio will be painted. We'll be all set up. I'm still getting stuff out of boxes. I still ain't always set up. I'm still trying to get my lighting and my angles and stuff together, my camera angles. So just be patient with us. Also, we unfortunately had our Instagram page taken down. Just bringing that truth. It's the truth. Freedom ain't free. Liberation ain't free. It's always gonna be a cost. So they deactivated us at 223,000. So to all my people that follow through and watch this to the end, make sure that you go and follow us at Young Black and Wealthy underscore. That's gonna be Young, the word Young, BLK and Wealthy underscore. So basically all we changed is we changed it and put underscore on it. So underscore on the end. So yeah, y'all go do that, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Don't forget to get a family a hug for me because what what if you know me, you know that I believe family is just under God. It's everything. It's so important. So get a family a hug. Get through your differences. Show compassion and love to one another. And let's make it a great one. Y'all have a wonderful day. Much love. Be good.